Welcome to the part 27 of the Gregg Shorthand course. In this video, we're going to have a look at loop R. Alright, so what is loop R? So suppose we have a word here called dare. So we write dare simply like this, right? But what if we have another word called dares? Right, so if you notice, we have R as well as S in this word. So we have to represent the sound of R and also the sound of S. So how we're gonna do that? So we're gonna simply make the dares word like this. So if you notice, here we used a clear circle like this in this word dare, and here we used a shape like this. Alright, so what is this shape called? Well, this shape is called a loop. Right, a loop. So as the topic says loop R, we'll call this as loop R. So you have to keep this in your mind that whenever we have to represent the sound of R along with the S, we use a loop like this. Alright, so suppose if we have another word called stare, so stare word will be made simply like this. So here we used a clear circle in the left motion, but what if we have another word called stairs? So now we have to represent the sound of S also along with the sound of R. So we're gonna make the word stairs simply like this. So you see that here we used a loop. Alright, here we used a loop R. So this is how loop R is used to represent the sound of S also along with the R. So let's take another example like a word called shares. So you see we have this sound of R also along with the S, the sound of S also along with the R. So we make the shares word simply like this, alright. So this is our word shares because we used a loop here like this, and this is our character ish. Right, let's take another like a word called manners. Alright, so we're gonna make the manners word like this. So this is our first of all M, assume till here, then we have this till here, we have this N, and here is our loop. Alright, loop R. Here we use the loop to represent the sound of S also along with the sound of R. So this is our word manners. So this is what loop R is all about. Whenever we have to represent the sound of S also along with the R, so instead of making the R like this, we simply make a loop like this. Right, so that was all about it. I'll see you in the next video.